Hurt, and fire investigators say they do not know what started these massive flames yet. Even though school is out for the summer, staff at Dayton Public Schools is making sure kids still get lunch. There are 29 community sites and 5 schools set up to feed kids this summer. DPS district leaders say they pass out about 1,900 free meals every day.
We know that our children are hungry during the school year, and we'd like to know that there's food available to them throughout the summer when we're not there in school to give them meals.
Money for the food comes from the USDA and is distributed by the Ohio Department of Education. Organizers say there's no income requirement and you don't even have to live in Dayton to get food from them. And this is the last weekend before Ohio's gas tax goes into effect. The 10.5-cent tax increase will kick in at the pump Monday, and the tax on diesel will go up 19 cents. The state said this will generate more than $960 million every year to improve roads and bridges. ODOT and local governments will split the cash from the new taxes. You can find the lowest gas prices near you, by the way, in our WHIO News app. Just click Pump Patrol under the Traffic tab. Well, the Miami Valley, as we were talking about during our 90 minutes of news, officially hit above 90 degrees today and is expected to stay warm this weekend. With the summer heat, some people's AC units and their wallets could be taking a hit. I spoke with service techs today from Logan AC and Heat Services. We caught up with them here in Washington Township. They say a lot of the breakdowns they're seeing right now are because of units having to work overtime in this heat and humidity. They said cooling systems can work as much as 2 to 3 times more on a day like today than a typical day.
Anything above a 90 degrees is going to cause a lot more stress and stuff like that. I mean, your system, it may not even shut off for hours until later on that night or something like that. So, it will run.
These experts also told me it's a good idea to change your filter and have your system serviced twice a year, once for heating and another for cooling. 77 meteorologist McCall Vrydaghs joins us, and McCall, is one of those days where you could just feel, as soon as you step outside the sun, that heat just radiating.
100%. It was very warm, humid. We had heat index values in the 90s, and it's 11, 18, and some spots are still sitting in the 80s right now. So that story that you did today, talking about those ACs working on overdrive, they certainly are doing that tonight. 80 degrees right now as we take a live look outside in Miamisburg, and it feels like 82 because our humidity is well up there, dew points in the mid-60s, and we will keep that humidity around through the weekend. So with temperatures bouncing back up close to 90 degrees tomorrow and on Sunday, we're going to be dealing with heat indices that are in the low to mid 90s through the entire weekend. We're at 80 degrees right now in Wapakoneta, 79 for you in Troy as well as in the Eaton area, 77 for you in Springboro, 72 as we take outside down in Wilmington. Now there were some showers down there earlier on this evening, so it's possible that's why your temperature is a little bit cooler than elsewhere. Through the night ahead, we'll watch those numbers slowly backing down through the 70s, and on average we're going to be around 70 degrees by sunrise, give or take a few degrees. Some areas north might be slightly cooler, while areas south may be right around that 71, 72 degree mark. Live Doppler 7 radar scanning the skies, and we are quiet in the Miami Valley. There are a few high clouds at times, but overall we have mainly clear conditions in our viewing area, and we'll stay dry through the night. When we look at Futurecast, you'll see we have plenty of sunshine to start the day tomorrow. There's 7 a.m., lots of sun, just a few fair weather clouds. As we head into the mid to late afternoon hours, you'll start to see those cumulus clouds building a little bit. That's as we're starting to get a little bit more humid, the heat is building, and there may be some isolated downpours that trigger mid to late afternoon into the early evening. Futurecast, I stop here at 6 o'clock. You can see that really the coverage is little to none. In fact, you see maybe an isolated downpour just south of our area. That's where we are for the chances of those pop-ups into and through the early evening. Sun will go down and we'll lose that chance right away. For tomorrow's high, 89 degrees is our expected high in the city of Dayton, 87 in Springboro, 87 in Springfield. Doesn't really matter though, because as I mentioned, with the humidity, we all feel like the 90s. Futurecast shows Sunday is a similar day. We start out dry with plenty of sunshine. We'll get some clouds that build towards the afternoon. It may be a little bit closer to the evening hours that some showers and thunderstorms may develop far north and west. This is looking a little drier than it showed you at 5 and 6 o'clock, but notice by 11 p.m. that cluster may be approaching the area and perhaps may bring us some thunderstorms through the night, Sunday night into Monday. As far as our heat index values this weekend, 93 is what it will feel like tomorrow, 92 on Sunday, and then feeling like 94 on Monday. Along with a very high UV index, you certainly want to take the proper precautions through the weekend. Here are a few reminders for you. Make sure that you're wearing the sunblock, at least a 30 SPF or higher, and reapply throughout the day, especially if you're in and out of the water. Don't leave the kids or the pets in the car, and also remember our pets as they are walking around and you're taking them out and about. If the pavement is very hot, that could actually hurt their little paws. When we look at our 5-day forecast, temperatures are in the 80s all the way through the middle part of next week, even into the 4th of July. We're in the mid-80s with a chance for a few thunderstorms into the afternoon.
What you feed your dog could be putting them at risk. The disease the FDA has now linked to some brands of dog food.
Working overnight so you have everything you need to start your day on News Center 7 Daybreak.